Hi, my name is Mia Kuroiwa, and this is my presentation on my package design, which is on the Converse shoebox. So Converse as a brand, it initially started as a gym shoe or basketball shoe, but over time it gradually became a skater shoe, which was very popular with people that followed the grunge style, punk style, rock style, very hardcore styles. But now it has become more of a fashionable, stylish, popular, like universal shoe brand. Their brand positioning is based off of create or centered around creativity, self-expression, and individuality. Hence why I think it's a little more universal nowadays rather than geared towards only athletes and skater people. I also want to mention that Converse is an American brand. So for my personas, so my first persona is a boy named Ashton, who's 17. He's a high school student who loves fashion and name brand clothing. As you can see, he's wearing an Adidas sweatshirt. He also admires 90s fashion and strives to be a fashion influencer for males. So Converse could be a good maybe sponsor for him or something in the future. His location is San Francisco, California. My second persona is a woman named Sasha who is 38. I wanted her to be a millennial. So her whole deal is that she is the owner of a hair salon who loves old 90s music. In her teens, she went to a lot of concerts and clubs with her friends and was always a big fan of grunge. And she is from Austin, Texas. As For my third persona, it is a woman named Annabelle who is 30 years old. She's a stay-at-home mom who loves to be comfortable but also stylish, spends her days grocery shopping, cleaning, and getting coffee with the girls, and she's from Denver, Colorado. I wanted her to be a millennial stay-at-home mom as well, because I feel like a lot of like white moms almost or trying to be cool moms have a tendency to, wear Converse. So I think that she was kind of a good person for my hidden persona. As for my competitive analysis, I compared Converse to Vans, Doc Martens, and Nikes. Converse, Vans, and Doc Martens all kind of fall into the same categories like skater, grunge, styles, and then Nike is a type of sneaker, which Converse are as well. So when it comes to popularity, I think that Nike is probably the most popular because they've been universal and everybody wears Nikes. But coming in close second, I think Converse is right there with them. As for affordability, I found that Doc Martens were the most expensive out of all of the shoes that I have here on my competitive analysis. After that would be Nikes, and then I'd say Converse and Vans are approximately like the same price. Most of their shoes are in between like $50 to $70. As for comfort, I have worn all four of these brands of shoes, and based on my opinion, I believe that Converse are the most comfortable, coming in second with Vans, then Nikes, then Doc Martens. I've had a lot of experience with Doc Martens causing blisters, and they're very heavy shoes, so those are always really hard to wear. But Converse are very light, and once you break them in, it's almost like you're wearing slippers. So for my mood board, as you can see, I have that red and tan box in the very top center. That is the original Converse box. I thought I really liked that color scheme, so I wanted to go with that for my final design. I also, in the bottom right and top left, there is a design where they have the lines that are like on the bottom of a Converse, and also with like the two little metal holes or loops that you would have on your shoe. And I wanted to add that to the box as well because I thought that was just a fun little detail. So in my mood board, you can see I was playing around with the differences between like the shoe boxes that open and are connected or the ones that have two separate pieces in that open. And like in my final one, I decided that I really wanted to do the open box with separate pieces because that's what the original box was like. So here are my Illustrator flats. I wanted to have the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star logo because that, in my experience, has been something that I've really appreciated on my shoe, on my Converse and stuff. So I wanted that to be a big thing, especially because not many people really know what Chuck Taylor is when you ask them about it. So I thought maybe this could be a nice little touch. And then for the box, you can see that I did the two like middle loops, and the back of the shoe box also has the little tab that is on the box of back of the shoes, and then just kind of their logo now with, or maybe not now, but before what it is now. I added that just to add a little bit more of a modern, more to today's standards. And then here is my final box. As you can see, I have the cover inside of the box, so you can see the tissue paper coming out. I've got the metal loops, the back all-star, and then I found a 3D shoe that looked kind of like a Converse, so I posed it next to my box. And